We're back, guys. We have a lot to talk about. First and foremost, coffee, because I need something this morning. I am back to fasting, if you guys are curious. It's been wonderful, except weekends are kind of hard, because why would I want to fast on the weekend where I can make myself a yummy breakfast and have a sugar coffee and go out and have brunch with my girly pops? Don't tell me no on the weekends. You can tell me no on the weekdays, but don't tell me no on the weekends. No. But we are really, really back. And today is super exciting, and I'm taking you guys with me, and I cannot wait. In January, I booked me Nathan tickets to go see Swan Lake at the Paramount. And I have never seen Swan Lake before. I've only ever been to a Nutcracker, the Nutcracker. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do another ballet experience. But we're also spending the day in Seattle. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to take you guys with us. The weather this past week, thank you, weather, because it has been gorgeous in Washington, and I'm very happy about it. It has lifted my mood significantly, and I could not be more blessed and happy with this. Let's go old YouTube style, and let's chat while I put a little bit of makeup on and we get ready. I got my hair cut again. I'm really happy about it. I'm kind of obsessed with it. They put some tinsel in my hair, which I remember tinsel being like so fun and fresh. I don't know about this time. They put like beads in my hair instead of just tying it in, and it's kind of hard to work with, like scrubbing my hair and stuff. It feels weird. I'm loving the tinsel. I bought myself some tinsel on Amazon so I could just do it myself next time. It's actually hard. I'm not very good with mirrors. Where's my brushes? Why does my ear itch? Why am I feeling already overstimulated? Do I want to wear foundation today? That's also another question. Is it a foundation day, or is it just like tinted moisturizer kind of day? I don't know. Why do I have a zit like on my neck? Like, that's just disgusting. Stress? Ugh. I don't know how I do my makeup. I used to be like really into makeup. I was one of those girls growing up and getting ready for school, and I would get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to have my face on, and then I would drive to school early and I would help teachers out with their stuff, or I would just hang out with some friends of mine that also came in early, and we would play cards. And then we would have like tournaments of rummy. And then my dad is in the casino business, right? So he taught me at a young age how to play spades. And here I am thinking I'm a cool girl, and I'm teaching all these kids like how to play prison games. I didn't know that, but we played spades too. And it was a lot of fun. But that was what I would do early in the morning before school, you know, because I just didn't have a life, I guess. Hold please, I gotta shake. I'm literally a 1 pump girl. If I can't do it in 1 pump, it's 1.5 pumps. So back in January, I told myself that I was gonna get really good at YouTube. Like, I thought this was gonna be the year for me to sit down and really focus on making content, because I really enjoy making content. I really like going in and teaching myself how to edit, and I really like watching other people's videos and getting ideas on how to do stuff. Sometimes I try to replicate how people edit and stuff because I just think it's so talented, and I'm like, how can I do that? I told myself at the beginning of that year, like, yes, this is gonna be my goal. This is what I'm going to do. That, and I'm gonna try and get healthy. But then, like, I just kind of slipped. And then I kind of got out of it a little bit, and then tried to make more content, and I tried to feel happy. But the problem is I wanted to read for escapism at that point. I wouldn't do this if I didn't have a good time, right? And I just decided to read for myself. So that's what I did. For the past couple months, I have been just trying my best to go through life happily. And as a 27-year-old, it's hard a little bit, but you know what? We have our ups and downs, and that is literally life. In easiest layman terms, I've just been trying to do me lately. And in happier news, we're actually trying to find a house. Nathan and I have been living in this cute little apartment for about 3 years now. We're about ready to move. Like, I think that's kind of like where we are. We're kind of ready to take the next step. So we've been hemming and hawing over just staying in the apartment complex that we're currently at and just getting a bigger apartment, or we'll buy a house. When we came back from our honeymoon, we decided to talk with a loan officer to see how much we make in order to qualify for a house. Man, it is pink. It's really pretty though. So we got qualified for a nice amount, and we're like, cool, we'll start house hunting. And I finally learned some words I didn't really understand. I mean, I know what a down payment is, okay? I'm aware of what a down payment is, but there's also like these hidden fees if you don't make a certain amount for down payments that you have to pay more. Like, what the hell, why? When you want to go and buy a decent house, and I mean like a house in general that's not falling apart, you have to pay over $500,000. $500,000, I can't afford a decent house. And I'm just saying, in general, like, you should be able, as an adult who works a 9-to-5 job, you should have the bare necessity of being able to buy a house. And for me to tell you that trying to find a home in this state on this side of the mountains, it's hard as hell because interest rates. We found this house that we really loved, okay? The real estate agent of the house was telling us we could have it for $600,000. And we're like, well, that's really kind of pushing our budget, but we loved the house. So we kind of hemmed and hawed over it. But we went back and talked to our loan officer, and they told us after all the numbers that would be cracking down, it would be $4,800 a month to live there. You're telling me I have to pay $4,800 a month in mortgage? What? Like, the interest rate is so freaking terrible. So I'm just saying, how dare you ream me out the butthole because I want a decent house and I have to be broke in order to live there. That's over double than what we pay for this little apartment, okay? Over double. So, to say the least, we've kind of paused our house hunting situation. Wow. See what I'm saying? This looks like poop. I'm smearing poop on my face. It's not fair. It makes me mad. Like, I see other people my age already having kids and have a house, and I'm low-key jealous because I want that. But let's talk books, because this is a book channel, and I think we've had enough life. I just finished reading The City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. I don't think anyone will understand this unless you're an OG Cassandra Clare girly, okay? And I could be so wrong in this assessment, but I feel like this is true. Darien Castle is Jace Wayland coded. Darien Castle has made me kick in my feet and giggle like a little schoolgirl so much. I fear I am head over heels for this fictional man. I wish he wasn't fictional. I wish he was real, because Nathan would have a run for his money. I'm sorry, he would. Like, I love me, my hubby, but like, Darien. I understand the Darien Castle hype. And I can understand why he's book boyfriend #1 for some people. He's in my top 10 for sure now, because Theo Silva, oof, I don't know about that one, guys. He's, like, Theo Silva is a golden retriever, where I don't want to say Darien Castle's a pit bull. German Shepherd. Let's go with the German Shepherd, because I think German Shepherds are fluffy. I just want my fingers to go through their fur. You know? He's protective, ornery, demanding, hot as hell. Like, he could literally do no wrong in my eyes. So yeah, I finished that book. I gave it 4.5 stars. Our FMC. I like her. I have read a lot of books as of late where I have not really liked the FMCs. For an example, reading Quicksilver. Kind of controversial take, I know. How dare I not like Quicksilver? God, I hated being in her head, but I had no problem with being in the Lowen's head. But then again, they're completely different people. Controversial take, I never throw away my eyeshadow palettes. Everything on there says it has an expiration date. I don't believe in that. Unless it's like food. Yeah, controversial take, I'm sure.
the Paramount Hotel, and I'm really excited about it, which means the Paramount Theater is like right down the road. This is my view right now. You seen this? My view is literally a cinder block wall. So at least if the place catches on fire, I can break out of this window and go to another building. Cool. So we went to Pike's Place. That was super fun, really jam-packed. As you guys saw, we went into a couple little bookstores. I didn't really want to film too much in them because honestly, they were really, really packed. And we did Pike's Place. We walked around in the market. We went to not really the oceanfront per se, but they had like this terrace area over in Seattle where you can like have lunch and hang out by the water and you can see the Ferris wheel. It was so fun. We had a really good time. We didn't really get anything to eat, so I am a little hungry, but we do have dinner reservations at 5 o'clock at an Italian restaurant. I'm upside down, but you know what? Life's too short to care. We went to this really cute, like, pour your own beer place. They had like pinball machines, and they had like this blackout area where you can like sit on swings instead of chairs, which was super cool, and I think that's like more the party room. And they had tons of different drinks you can order. They give you like this little key fob, and you stick it on the tap, and then you just pour however much you want, and you pay by the ounce. Anyway, I'm just gonna veg for a bit. I just want to let you know we're in the hotel and we had a really good day so far, and I hope you had fun looking at the little things that we did together. So, yeah. How would you rate the coffee?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
1.9.
That's low.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it tastes like they just like crushed cocoa beans and just like dumped them in there. Like it's just raw. Way too bitter.
So are you saying that you're raw dogging it?
Yeah. Well, no, I put some sugar in it myself.
Yeah. My cold brew wasn't very good either. I give it 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
So it's average. It's very average.
Then
coffee.
I gave it a 2.
Okay. Below
it was lacking flavor. How was the ballet last night?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
4.4.
Okay. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
4.5.
Yeah.
It was a good ballet. Highly
Very good
recommend.
ballet.
You should go.
Yeah.
We on Good Authority are ballet critics, so you should listen to our opinion. Ballet was great. We had a good time, but we're heading home. So goodbye, Seattle. We had a good time, but we want to go home now. And we actually want to get a real cup of coffee and breakfast that doesn't have arugula all over it, right?
Yeah.